Alright, you can see we've had a little bit of a rough go. You know, we were using that Dawn Wings team the other day, and it got some good wins, and it went on like a 5-game win streak, but man, whenever I was laddering, there was so many people running like Shadow Riders and Taunt Whimsicott to play through my redirection, so I decided to switch it up and go back to the, Kyogre Colossal team we were using the other day. I felt this team still has a few more tricks up its sleeve. And you know what? I really hope that we can get into Master Ball relatively quickly. You know, I really did try my best to take a team that was a lot harder to use, like that Dawn Wings team, all the way to Master Ball, but man, I just kept getting abused by RNG. It was such a reactive team that I was almost, like, I had to luck into a good matchup. And I feel that that's actually the way that Pokemon likes to make their games. They like to make their games like a challenge of matchups, because you look at the card game, you know, even if you have the best deck in the format, every best deck has a weakness. Someone could be running the anti-meta deck. Going up against this here, this seems very like Series 5-ish. I know Urshifu wasn't in Series 5, but like Sun with like just substitute Torkoal for Groudon, and then like Sablezard's really where I'm looking at it from. But let's see, I actually think a really good way to do this is to go like Ogre. I think I can just go like Ogre Torn, and I'm in a great spot. I mean, if they go Sablezard, like, do I care is the question, and I don't think that I do. And if they happen to lead Groudon, I just Rain Dance all over him. So, like, I think that's a great lead for me. I think Kingdra's still going to be really good here. And do I actually want the Cole? I don't think so. I actually think Indeedee might be just a little bit better. Indeedee can't hit that Sableye, but Indeedee can hit all the other ones pretty hard, and we also have the redirection if we need it for mid-game. So let's go. Let's go. If I also want to just like, it depends on how they lead, right? But if they want to lead like Sablezard, yeah, they can technically just go for like Sunny Day. Or if they want to go for like a Quash play, I can just switch out my Torn for my Indeedee to stop from going for a Quash, and that'd be really cool. So let's see if this works here. I always do tend to play a little bit better when I'm not streaming as well. So Sableye Urshifu, so it looks like they want like Burns Quashes and things like that, and it looks like that's Water Urshifu. Wow. It's a little bit weird. You don't see Water Urshifu all that often. Does this matter to me? Let's actually think about this. Like, if I were to KO this thing with an Airstream and then they send out the Groudon, is that like a game ender? Are they going to fake out me? Are they going to quash me? Like, does this matter? If they go fake out into my Torn and nuke it, we'll clock the Sableye Sash. You know, I also think we can get away with just switching to our Indeedee, because I think they're just going to go for an eject button play. So that means if I'm not... Yeah, I actually think this is actually really fine, because we're just going to... If they go for the eject button play, we're fine. Cool. Yeah, the fact that's Water Urshifu means he's going to take that big damage. There's the trick. Cool. I don't mind him actually tricking an eject button over to us. I don't think it matters as much as he might think that it does. Ooh, we take a Wagging Tail. Cool. So I'm actually going to get to stay on the board. We're just going to basically be using Ogre to maintain weather here. And we just one-shot their Urshifu. Value. And I'm looking at this. Actually, this might even be better. I'm not even kidding. This might actually end up being for the best. That guy goes down too because he took Choice Scarf. So, like, what can they have in the back? I haven't blown my max. He was planning on me maxing. So I still have all my max runs available. If they send out Groudon Venusaur, I just go Rain Dance, nuke the Groudon, and we're in a good spot. There's the Venusaur. I want to see if it's going to be Groudon. There's the Groudon. Let me think about how I actually want to play this. Because, like, I'd like to just Hurricane that Venusaur. I think I might just hard protect my Torn this turn. And hard switch in my Indeedee, which will in turn let me send out my Torn, or my Ogre. And then I'll be able to go for Hurricane onto the Venusaur, and then Kyogre will just beat the Groudon. So I think that's probably the right play. And then we have Kingdra in the back to clean up. And I feel you should always be having Protect on your good old Tailwind Mons. Yeah, Protect's good here. We just want to block Sleep Powders. I really could care less what that Venusaur's doing. I wonder what that Urshifu set was then. If it wasn't Sash. That means a Sash is definitely on the Venusaur. I gotta watch out for that. But I think the only way I think we realistically lose here is through Sleep Powders, right? I wouldn't be surprised if they went and just maxed, like, destroyed this Indeedee here, and that would actually help me out if they went all in on our Indeedee this turn. That would definitely help me out. I think we might even end up maxing our Torn. They're going to go big Venusaur. And I almost want to say, like, Airstream just does a crap ton of damage. once we, you know, can resend out our Ogre, make sure we automatically hit our moves. And he doesn't have the speed involved anymore. Yeah, let's see how this goes. There's the Vine Lash. We hit and sheep. Awesome. Hit that entity slot. Hit it harder. Let's see what the Groudon's doing. Hopefully Groudon's not like subbing Swords Dance. That's scary. That is very, very scary. So I'm looking at this board state here. I actually think I might want to just go for like an Airstream into the Venusaur. And I bet he has like Rock Slide, so it doesn't really matter. Right, do you guys think he's gonna Rock Slide me? I think expanding is actually still a really good play. We could even switch in our Ogre, save the NDD, Airstream pass on to nothing. Because like, what's Ogre really doing here? I think I might do that. I like that play a lot actually. So we're gonna fodder our Ogre, just to maintain the control of the weather. Okay, and we are gonna Airstream. And I think the Airstream here is gonna be really nice. We don't want that Venusaur outspeeding us anymore. And then we still have our Entity in the back. If we lose both these Mons and we're able to send out Entity Kingdra, I still think we're gonna be in a good spot. Because we'll be able to KO the Groudon with Muddy Water, and Venusaur wouldn't be in a situation where we can KO both of our Mons. So let's see. He also has to make the right plays here and target like correctly. Like, I think this might clock the Venusaur Sash. So hopefully we can win this one. But it's always a rough matchup when you're playing against Sun. So let's see. Are they gonna go protect Rock Slide? That would suck. Alright, no protect. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so it's a really, really thick Venusaur. Again, I could care less if we lose both these Mons this turn. It'd be nice to be able to keep our Torn, but we'll see how this one goes. Fire Punch. Oh, we're gonna get to keep our Torn. That's so value. And then the Max Ooze. Is he double targeting that? It looks like he's targeting the Torn slot. That's not gonna do anything. Yeah, that's great. We just go for the Origin Pulse. And let me actually think about how I want to do this. Part of me really wants to just pop a Protect with my Torn. But I don't think he'll go for the Rock Slide. And even if he does, like, as long as we hit an O-Pulse here, into the Groudon, we win the game. So we're going to seal the Venusaur with the Airstream and just go for the regular old Origin Pulse into the Groudon. It's possible to go Rock Slide. I don't think +2 Groudon Rock Slide from not orbed Groudon takes out Venusaur here. Sorry, takes out our Ogre. Let's see if he goes for the Max Guard. He does go for the Max Guard. He's making the right play here. And again, I'm really fearing the Rock Slide, but we'll see if he even has it. He goes for the P-Blade, so he's just ignoring our Tornadus. That's value. So we just send out Kingdra here. Yeah, you can totally go for that. Like, ain't nobody got a problem with you going for that, my guy. And then I just send out the Kingdra. I guess he doesn't really know what we have in the back. So like, looking at the way he looked at that exact turn, it's not even a bad turn. We have to hit a Muddy Water. That's pretty much what the game comes down to. And he might go for a double Protect as well. But we have to hit a Muddy Water. And then that's pretty much what the whole game's based on right here. So Muddy Water in there. Airstream, seal up that Venusaur slot. No reason to really Airstream at Groudon, I don't think. Alright, Muddy Water, making the connections. Awesome. That should be enough to probably kill the Groudon. We'll see. Oh, that's a thick boy. That is a thick one. I wonder if he's just going to like Rock Slide this or something. Like, I'm always so afraid of Rock Slide. We are taking out the Venusaur, though. That's really, really smart. And so let's see. He's shown Fire Punch, Swords Dance, P-Blades. Sometimes they tech the Rock Slide. Like, I would not be... I think if he had Rock Slide, we would have done it last turn. So we'll see. Maybe he's just P-Blading or something. Yeah, we win. We win. Oh, he missed on Kingdra. We super win. And it's just that easy. Even though it wasn't even easy. Like, we had to, like, really make some good plays there. And then we still barely beat that matchup. Like, Sun is just so oppressive. It's weird saying those words. Sun is oppressive. When in every other format, Rain's been the one that's been, like, the big problem. We don't want to miss. And we win. Alright. So, we're climbing back up. Climbing back up the ladder. Take those first wins against Daniel. I think I need 3 wins. Maybe. Wait, do I care? If I go like Colpult and just bring an Ogre in the back, I think I'm in a great spot. Because Zacian can't one-shot Cole, right? Right? Does Zacian just one-shot our Cole with a close combat? I don't think it does. Let's try it. Let's try it. I do not think Zacian one-shots Colossal. I'm willing to place my bets, as they say. I wonder what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to go like an Indeedee lead. And if they go like Indeedee Thundy, like, am I okay here? Like, am I okay against that? Indeedee Thundy. Like, Thundy doesn't really want to deal with Colossal. It really doesn't. That's not a good matchup, you know? So, I mean, I guess it could be if you play it right, but it's a little bit reactive. And if you want to go with, like, Amoonguss, I can probably take the Amoonguss out on the first turn. And the reason why we're doing this is just in case they want to leave Blastoise. I'm getting really, like, big Blastoise Indeedee vibes, or even, like, Blastoise Zacian, and I don't want to deal with that Fake Out. So I'm really trying my best to play on the Fake Out with this exact lead here. I mean, you could wish me luck, but it's a hard team to deal with. The Zacian in particular is going to be really hard to deal with. So Amoonguss Zacian, that should be okay. Maybe not though, like because we have to get this Amoonguss off the board like right now. I mean, if Zacian just hits our Pult, we like lose. If we ally switch, that's super saucy because we block the close combat, and we'd also mitigate like the big damage on the Pult. I'm gonna try the ally switch and just set my dot. I think that's actually a pretty swag play. And then next turn I can go for the enabling myself. I think he's close combating my Cole. I think he is, because like he would look at our team and play around like that has to be Sash Pult. Probably thinking it's Sash Pult. And I'm hoping, right, that he goes for Rage Powder, because like, what if I just use the Fire Attack with, you know, my Colossal? So hopefully he Rage Powders. Protect. That's probably still fine, because I just want to set my dot. Is he subbing? Ally switch from me. So let's see what he's using. I want to see if he's like close combating. Sacred Sword blocking it up, yo. That's right. Let me get my dot. The dot's gonna tick a lot. It's really gonna help us out here. The fact that we don't have a water attack. Sorry, don't have a fire attack. I think it's gonna do a lot to this Zacian and put it within range for a lot of stuff. And now like it doesn't really matter what he does, I don't think. Because like the Volcalith ticks, like at this point we just double protect. Let the Volcalith do all the work. I want to see what they're doing. I want to see if he just Behemoths, or if he even has like Play Rough or something. But I don't see a reason to not just double protect here. Play it patiently. There's the Rage Powder. Alright, cool. What slot are you hitting with this Zacian? There's this. He went for a second Sacred Sword, so he really is confident that that's enough to take out my Cole. See, like the weird thing about this exact situation is, like, now the Amoonguss is probably just within range for us to take out. So let's see. I actually don't have to do a lot of stuff. I can actually just... I'll ally switch again. Do I want to ally switch or do I actually want to darts? I think I'm actually just going to darts, because darts would just make sure that your Amoonguss gets tapped. And we'll Vocal with your Amoonguss too. You can totally protect. I guess that's fine. But I don't need to, like, enable this. Yeah, this is going to be great. I don't need to get like a policy, like a steam engine proc. I don't think so. I think he's gonna be reading my darts anyways. Oh, I'm faster than Zacian. That's really weird, first of all. That's like super weird. Sacred Sword, block it. Yes. Awesome. So he's gonna lose the Amoonguss. He's taking out an Zacian. And the fact that we know we're faster than the Zacian. Like, do you see how value that is? That's like major value right now. I did not expect my Pult to be faster than him. So let's think. We've shown Protect, we've shown Ally Switch, we've shown Dragon Darts. He knows that we have Surf. There's the Lando. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna nuke this Lando, aren't we? You guys ready? You guys wanna see something cool? Wanna see me do it again? So he's probably thinking like, I'm fine. Lando's gonna win me the game. Scarf Lando would suck here. If he just like protects Zacian and like EQs, that would suck, not gonna lie. But who uses Scarf Lando? Let's be real. Let's be real. Surf's up. It's gonna be melting our Cole. And the Scald Cole coming in from downtown, man. Please don't be Scarf Lando. Zacian protecting. Are you Scarf? Because you're totally looking like you're Scarf with that EQ over there, Chief. He actually is Scarf Lando. Oh my gosh. What a guy. What a guy with the Scarf Lando. Never lucky me. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I think that's not great for me. I mean, we just sent out Kingdra, and then we have to go Muddy Water. But damn, Scarf Lando. In this timeline. Yeah, good thing of those rocks. They're helping us out still. The coal is ticking. Zacian's ticking. I think Zacian's within range for Muddy Water now. But, like, he has to be bulky. And you don't want to send out the Ogre. Ogre outspeeds... Wait, are we timid? Ogre outspeeds both of them. I'm an idiot. Yeah, we timid. Ogre outspeeds both. He thinks he's fine. But I'll have you know, I'm Scarfed Ogre. I'm El Scarfo. We got this one. We got him. Darts. It's going to double tap the Lando slot. And Spouts. My Pult's faster than Zacian. My Ogre should be too. Oh, but the Lando is faster than my Pult. So, like, I'm really... There's something weird going on with all these speed tierings. Like, that's just supposed to be a full speed Lando. Like, jolly full speed Lando. You don't really see that often. Normally, like, they're adamant when they're Scarfed. Oh, we take those. Goodbye, Zacian. I bet you thought you were fast, huh? I bet you indeedy thought you were fast. This guy's gonna be so... This guy's like, what? Scarf Ogre? Just like I was like, what? Scarf Lando? That's funny. He's like, who uses Scarf Ogre? And I was like, I don't know, people that... Now people use Scarf Lando, I guess. Alright. And he's gonna send us Scarf Lando, but we got him. Even if he comes in with a Lando and does something crazy somehow. Right? We have Kingdra in the back, so we're good. He's thinking about it. He's... Oh, the rage quit. Yo, the salt from this man. The salt. I'd be salty too if I sucked. Alright, Ogre mirror match. We have very similar teams. I don't see a way that like this backfires though. I think it's a good play. I think you bring Kingdra in the back. And then when you need Tailwind support, like late game, to make it so, or like Kingdra outspeeds. Yeah, that seems good. Cool. Alright, let's see it. Lele's a cool mon. You don't really see it that often. I wonder what they're going to lead with. I have no problem if they want to go like Talonflame Ogre. If you want to go Talonflame Ogre, I think we got that beat. And if you want to go like... I really think it's weird when you see Talonflame and Layla in the same team as well. You don't really see that often. Let's see it. Alright. You can never trust the people that are using Seismitoad. It doesn't have After You anymore, thank goodness. Otherwise, we'd be in for a bad time. But let's see. That's fine. We just dumpstered both of those, actually. Dang. Like, we're going to dumpster both of those things. I wonder if that's, like, Sash Mammo. I wonder what I should even be doing with my Entity this turn. I'm going to still expanding, I think, in case they want to switch. I mean, they can EQ. I can't stop the EQ. So either, like, we just KO and it's not Sash. Like, we are spouting straight up. I guess it could be Scarf Mammo, but, like, Ogre outspeeds Mammo. So then, like, I guess we'll also still just use expanding. I mean, I could Follow Me to stop him from maxing with the Moltres. That's actually a good idea. Because like, it's not like if I had Dazzling him, I would definitely use Dazzling Gleam. Looks like he is maxing. So we'll see what he's maxing. It's probably the Moltres, which means this Follow Me play is probably really good. I wonder if it's Sash Mammo, though. Like, I don't want to have to deal with the, like, Sash EQ. But I am happy that I decided to Follow Me here. He's probably hitting the Entity anyways, but like we'll see how this goes. I wonder if it's like a Sash Endeavor Mamoswine, which would be another good reason to use Follow Me. So let's see it. So there's the follow me. And then it looks like I should probably just be able to bring out Kingdra or even Torn and be in a good spot. There's a Sash, just like I said. I was able to scout that one out. I'd rather you go for like Endeavor or something. Airstream. Awesome. Probably not yet outspeeding our Ogre. I want to see if he's Earthquaking. I don't want him to Earthquake. I'd rather him do something stupid. I want him to KO the Entity, but not hit my Ogre. High horsepower. That's great. He doesn't even have, like, why don't you have a Kyogre? Yeah, it doesn't matter. At this point, I think we just do the exact same thing. Yep. We're gonna go Water Spout again. He'll KO our Entity. I think we still outspeed the Moltres here. I think we still outspeed both those guys. And awesome. And so we'll be able to redirect the Moltres this turn, and then we'll just send out our Torn and just pop a Tailwind, and then we'll outspeed the Moltres again. Because right now he's at +2. The power of Scarf Ogre, boys. He's like, yes, I'm at +2, and I was like, I don't care about how many pluses you have. I don't think he had a Fake Out user. Don't think that team had a Fake Out user. Kingdra probably also still just outspeeds, but I think Torn's a little bit better because it does Protect. Yeah, we'll see. I could be super wrong. You got that Fake Out user? No Fake Out user. We're gonna trade Tailwinds. Okay. You wanna trade Tailwinds with the Master? I mean, if we pop a Tailwind here, we trade Tailwinds, and I send out Kingdra, and then I win. So, yeah. Let me think about that exactly. Kingdra has to hit a move. I guess I could just max the Kingdra to make sure. It's also possible that Ogre still outspeeds that Moltres. We don't know how bulky it is. Trading Tailwinds. Using both priority Tailwinds. So it's not like he's able to Tailwind and then hit me before I can even do anything. So let's see. We also could have like maxed our Ogre this turn. I just didn't really want to. Yeah, it's not like he's KOing us at all either. So you can get as many Airstreams as you want. That's 3 Airstreams and a Tailwind. Let me see. We'll be able to break the Talonflame's Galewings as well. It's kind of nice. Ooh, and we take out the Moltres, and we still almost kill the Talonflame. That's nuts. I can just max my Ogre now probably, and be fine. But I should probably just save it for maxing Kingdra in the back. But Talonflame is a +1. +1 speed. His Ogre, okay. Actually, that's gonna be awkward. We might as well just stay in with the Water Spouts. And we might as well just go for a Hurricane into his Ogre. I bet he's gonna KO himself with a Recoil on that Talonflame. Okay, he's actually using the right move, which is Dual Wing Beat, but he misses value. So we're actually gonna take out his Talonflame here. That's super value. We're also weakening his Water Spout by quite a bit. Yo, Dual Wing Beat's really good. I think that was the right play as well, but we skillfully dodged it. And a Hurricane's gonna hit. Again, super weakening any spout potential you have. Let's just see if he's even... Oh, and we get the confused. Sometimes lucky. Why does all my luck have to happen like right now? He's gonna hit himself too. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Calm Mind. That's sick. Alright, so we already know that like we've been faster. So like I'm just gonna max my Ogre and go for a Thunder then. Because it's OF dudes. Yeah, he's super bulky. So we're just gonna max our Ogre. Because we don't want to mess around. And if you want to go for like Protects, well, cool. Take this damage somewhere else. Our full speed Timid Ogre should be enough here. I doubt that we're going to be losing a speed tie. Think about this. Yeah, we're fine. I can't believe that Moltres had like that low of an impact in a game. One Dark Pulse, and he would have been... You almost want to say he could have been able to take out their Entity, but then he wouldn't have been getting the speed that he needed to even become a threat in the first place. So let's see. Hopefully we don't lose an Ogre speed tie. We're full speed Timid Ogre. Like, we got the damage. He's still confused. Oh my gosh. He actually is a speed tie. That's bad. I mean, we're going to eat it. Good thing we maxed our Ogre, but like, he was full speed Timid Ogre speed tying me. That's unfortunate. We still win, but like, that's scary, right? Who uses full speed Timid Ogre with like lefties and Calm Mind? It's a little bit nuts. But then we win. We take those wins. And like I said, it's like games can go So many different ways in this format. I can't wait for this format to be over. Alright, Duskmane. Oh my gosh. That's going to be hard to deal with. I don't think I can stop that TR. I do not think that I can stop that TR. I think the best shot that I have is like punishing them for going for TR. Like we can go Ogre Kingdra, and if they want to lead incorrectly, like we can maybe get something done. I guess we'll bring the Cole to underspeed. We don't even underspeed Torkoal though. It's like no point. No point bringing Torn. I should just bring Entity Cole, because Cole has Scald. This is so bad. I mean, I might have to max the Cole. Yeah, let's look like max Cole. And if we max the Cole, maybe Cole gets something done. But like, I'm not feeling this one. I'm actually really just not feeling this one. I don't even think we can break a Duskmane. I don't think we break Porygon. I think we have to max the Kingdra no matter what, which is just not great. Not a good situation to be in. I mean, if they lead with like really bad leads, like, I mean, if they lead like Thundy Urshifu and just throw away 2 mons for free, maybe we can get something done barely. But I doubt it. It'd have to be like a not sash Urshifu. Like if they lead like Thundy and like not sashed Urshifu, we have shots. But like in what world is that good versus Cole? LC, I'm not feeling this. I mean, they could also lead with like Thundy Duskmane and we can get some high rolls. LC. Porygon's the problem. I don't think I can break it. I don't think I do over half to Porygon. Porygon Necrozma, yeah, that's the problem right there. Which one's going for Trick Room? They probably both are. Maybe I won't get any KOs and we'll be able to stop them. I think we ignore the Duskmane and just nuke the Porygon. They could also switch like incorrectly or something like that. Attack boost on Porygon, so that's actually pretty good for us. Yeah, let's just go for the nukes. I know we're spouting. I know they can switch in Torkoal, but Torkoal doesn't want to switch in on that either. And we are going to take the weather right back. Just switching in Torkoal. Yep. So he's going to get his Trick Room up. But like, I still say that like you can get your Trick Room up, but this is not a board state that's like great for you. This is going to make my Ogre go first, which is also not great. Because, like, I would have liked to gotten both my moves hit correctly. Like, I would have liked for Kingdra to still go first to set the range so we could just nuke the Torkoal. But getting the Torkoal off the board makes so, like, that Trick Room is not nearly as powerful. I just don't have good answers for that Duskmane back there. I really don't. I need to save my Ogre to be able to deal with it. This is not going to do, like, that much, but it's going to do decent damage to Torkoal. Yeah. So that's going to make it so Eruption is just not important for the remainder of the game. He's going to get his Trick Room up. We crit the Porygon. I'll take it. I'll take it. This gives us weather control back. Dope. And what I'm going to do here is I think he's going to go for like... He can do whatever he wants with that Torkoal. He can yawn. He's probably going to yawn. Yawn the Kingdra. And I'm actually just going to try and nuke this Porygon up. Try and nuke it up. Can't stop, won't stop. Let's go. You can recover. If you want to go recover like Heat Wave or something like that, go for it. Be my guest. Protect Torkoal. There's the yawn. Awesome. We'll just switch Kingdra next turn. He's probably going to lose both his mons this turn. Eerie Impulse. Is that a special attack drop on Ogre? I don't mind double switching. I think I actually can get a double KO here. Because he's really underestimating the amount of damage that Kingdra does, I think. And if I take out the Porygon, like that's one of the... Yeah, Porygon's gone. And then we just double switch. And as long as I can wait out this Trick Room, Ogre's going to come out and just freaking deal a shit ton of damage. Obviously, I wish he didn't Eerie Impulse us, but... What have you? Whatever. Urshifu. His last two. Do I just want to hit that with my Kingdra? Straight up, do I just want to hit it with my Kingdra? know I'm getting put to sleep here, but I think that's okay. Even if you're protecting, this is still really nice. I was gonna switch, but like, maybe I don't have to. Inity's hot garbage against both of these mons, straight up. Probably gonna lose Inity like this turn, I'm thinking. Like, I would not be surprised to see him just Wicked Blow the crap out of it. Maxing, probably maxing the Dusk main, is my guess. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for like tons of max Quakes after seeing my boards. I can wait out the Trick Room and come in with Ogre. I probably have a shot to win though. And I also am going for a Wormwind here to lower his attack. On specifically the Dusk main. Detect, hey, that's fine. Sash down. That works for me. I mean, like I said, we knew that we were going to be losing everything this turn, so there's the Quake as well. Wonder who he's hitting. Entity slot, don't kill me. Cool. Yeah, he's still going to get an attack drop on that Dust main. So you have these two plus Cole. I wish I got a little bit more damage on that Urshifu, just so Cole could have came in and done some more damage. Alright, let me think about this. We want to get Cole in the turn before Trick Room ends. And now I'm asleep. I think that's still okay though. 2 turns on Trick Room. We'll let him take out a KO here. We'll bring in the Cole. I think we're staying with both these mons. Can't do any damage to that Urshifu. Doesn't matter. Actually do want to protect with the Entity, just in case they go for a max move into it or something. Because we can redirect the... Yeah, that's a good play. I know we can't block the Urshifu, but we can block the Necrozma by protecting here. So it forces the Urshifu to hit the Entity, and I don't know if Necrozma at -1 can even hit Kingdra. So like, let's see if he's hitting the Entity slot. Awesome. That's a correct play from me, because next year we'll be able to save that Entity to redirect our Cole, and we'll be able to go for a big Scald up onto that Urshifu slot, and that'll be a lot more valuable. Yeah, Wicked Blow is completely fine. Even if you're hitting the Entity, it's still fine. Awesome. That's great. That's perfect, actually. Even if we get double KO'd here. Actually, if we get double KO'd here, that's bad. No, yeah, we'll be able to go for the follow me to get both of them. We might be able to wake up. Last turn TR. Urshifu Sash is broken, so Ogre will be able to take that guy out. It's just the Necrozma that I'm really worried about at this point. Obviously, there's a huge-ass Necrozma on the board. We'll see, though. He's detecting. That's such a good play. That is such a good play. Because he's going to get a free KO onto the Entity. But then our Kingdra can technically wake up. He has 3 Quake boosts on that Urshifu. Maybe he won't. Maybe he, like... Oh, wow, he actually lived. That's weird. I didn't think I was going to live. Huh. Alright, alright, alright. Changes things up. We did wake up. Oh, wow. Okay. Reign's over. I think we just fought to the Entity. Oh, fuck, he's going to re-Trick Room me! Right? He's just going to re-Trick Room me. That means we have to just follow me. Let him take both these out, which is not great. Fuck, I didn't think about that. Goes for the double detect. Okay, alright, we're gonna get a Muddy Water up. That's still value. Even if we get double KO'd here, I still think that almost does work for me. I'd love to be able to hit this guy. We just missed on Necrozma. That sucks. Because this won't do any damage to this Urshifu. I guess it'll put it within range for guaranteed Ogre getting taken out, but like that's still not great. And he's Trick Rooming me. Rock Slide. Ooh, he has Rock Slide. Okay. No Trick Room. We take those. I wish I would have hit the Urshifu or the Necrozma, but whatever. No Trick Room, so you have like Quake, Rock Slide. I wonder what he has back there. I mean, do I lock myself into Spout? He's gonna go detect Earthquake here, obviously. So I think I'm gonna lock myself into Origin Pulse. I think it's probably smarter than locking myself into Spout, because I'll just get weaker and weaker. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how bulky even is on that Necrozma. He might also not know that we're Scarfed. He might just think that he outspeeds us when he doesn't. Yeah, he's going for the right play. He's going for the Protect EQ. You gotta go for this Protect EQ if you're him. That's so standard. It's free Colossal right there, you know? I'd still love to hit this Necrozma. Awesome. First O-Pulse hit value. It's not gonna do anything. Like, we need to crit him with these O-Pulses. So, and it's possible we can take the Urshifu out here, maybe. Urshifu's at like +3 Spadef, but like, it's an Urshifu. Let's see how strong you are. You're also at -1. So the Colossal, I don't even know if Colossal dies. He might just be proccing our policy. That'd be really sick. Hopefully we can take the Urshifu out. Hopefully we hit the Urshifu. Maybe we should have actually just went for the Scald last turn, because the Urshifu was obviously protecting, and this might have been our only shot to like live the EQ. He's a -1. He's not very strong. He looks very bulky on the Necrozma. You can see it's like Sucker Punch. Like Sucker Punch EQ again would make sure the coal goes down. Protect Necrozma. Alright, so Protect, Rock Slide, Quake, and probably Sunsteel. Let me hit this Urshifu then. Let me go! Let me go! Alright, Ogre, come on, let's go! Please go away! That's what I'm talking about, Ogre! Give me those crits! Yo, he blocked the crit though. The Necrozma would have ate that crit right there. And this Scald's gonna do good chip. I wonder if it's actually a good play to like protect. Like Weavin protects with our Colt. So like this turn we just go for the O-Pulse, right? And I actually think it's probably a smarter play to just like protect here to make it so we take less single target damage for as long as possible. Keep the Coal on the board as long as possible. O-Pulse. 3 O-Pulses in a row. Now we got that single target damage. We're coming back. There's the EQ. Ogre can soak these. Yep. We still got shots. As long as we keep hitting these O-Pulses, we have shots, chat. And if he doesn't actually KO our Coal, we're going to just melt him. O-Pulse hitting value. Imagine if I was actually slamming in, like, the big spouts, though. Alright. It comes down to this turn. Are you going to KO my Coal? You do not. I win. Oh my gosh, I was able to win. I was able to win this game. Holy moly. Yeah, that Wormwind play? Chef's kiss, man. I ate so many moves after a -1 on Necrozma. And I always tell people, everyone's like, oh, if you're running Solgaleo, just run Necrozma. It's like, no. Sometimes like Solgaleo is a little bit better, and that game's the perfect example. Indeedee Ogre is almost good here. Kingdra Ogre is better, because you just switch in your Indeedee. Kingdra Ogre is good, but then like we really hard struggle with like Calyrex. Not Calyrex, we can't beat the freaking Prim back there. And we just have to use like Torn and shit. We have to like airstream their Prim with our Kingdra, you know? And thunder it with our Ogre. That's never the look that you want to go for. I would say that's not the look that you're looking for. Maybe they'll just throw away. Maybe they'll throw it away, right? Maybe they'll lead Wando, max it, and we'll just like destroy it with our freaking Kingdra on the first turn or something. We got shots to do it. Don't act like we don't. So we have the ability to switch in our Ogre and just nuke something with the Kingdra, which I think is pretty nice. We're also leading this way because this way deals a lot easier. It's a lot easier to do with Regieleki with this exact board, so I can like protect Kingdra, Expanding Force, then switch in the Ogre and nuke the Lecky if it's some sort of sash. Lecky Landorus. Do I care? Is he quaking? Is he airstreaming? There's so many reasons can happen here. Psychic Seeds are up, which means we're bulky on that Spit F side. I don't know if they'd actually just like quake my Entity slot. But I think that we're probably better off just protecting with our Kingdra and going for an expanding into the Lucky because we want to break Sash. I want to say they're switching out Lucky for Prim as well. They're drawing Lando. For Prim? Show me that Prim. Rilla. Dope. Good thing I correctly targeted that Lucky slot too to break Sash. I want to see if he's like Volt switching or something. He's probably just Electro Webbing. We can take out the Rilla next turn. We've seen 3 of his monsters. So it's these two. These two. Yo, we did not bring Prim. These 2 plus these 3 plus Calyrex. That's actually really good for me. I don't care if they Electro Web. I just want to break your Sash. Let me break that Sash, yo. Let me break it up. Awesome. Do you guys think we can KO Lucky with Wormwind? I think we do. Oh yeah. You can get your boost all you want. Yeah, I think we actually just... I think you're still just switching your Ogre. You could also just follow me. I don't see a reason to not just follow me here. And just max and do it that way. Let me think about that. Do it like that. There's like no reason to throw away like damage on my Ogre. Like if he wants me to, he's gonna Grassy Identity. He wants me to switch my Ogre in there. And I feel like I can just take out Urilla with my Kingdra, get an Airstream. It'll cancel out the fact that you're Electro Webbing this turn. And then next turn I just bring in Torn or Ogre and then I just PK you there. Yeah, see? You see? It's good that I didn't switch my Ogre in there. He thought I was going to. I'll take your Electro Web. Like, we didn't even lose our Entity over it. We still technically have it, which is really, really cool. So we're able to take out your Rilla, hopefully. You're not like Sash Cobra or whatever. Busted. Now, and we're going to be able to take out your Lucky, right? We should be able to take it out unless we super high roll that Expanding Force last turn. I'm feeling it, chat. I'm feeling it. Expanding Force. Go away. Go away. Yes. Awesome. So let's see. Got the terrain that we don't need, but better than nothing. So follow me up if we want it. They have a Calyrex, but I think I one-shot Calyrex if I max, or if I switch the Ogre in, or get some sort of like weather on deck. Calyrex, and it's Lando, right? I should probably just follow me. Is it even worth it to follow me? I think it is. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna follow me and hit the Lando with the Rain. Could also technically use an Airstream here, but I want to make sure the Lando goes down. So I'm gonna take the Lando out. Ogre and Torn, yeah, it's still right to do it like this. You want a Geyser into the Lando, and I think you still just go for the follow me, just in case like something weird happens. It forces the Calyrex to use AoE this turn, and if he maxes it, cool. Like you have to be like Scarf Lando, like making him take out this entity first either requires him to be Scarf Lando, or like it requires the Calyrex to not max. If he's maxing it, he's not taking out my entity unless again he's using Scarf Lando. Which you could totally use Scarf Lando. Ain't nobody got a problem with Scarf Lando. I might even outspeed your Lando too. It's definitely possible. Protect Lando. Okay, didn't see that one coming, but I am setting my own weather control for myself, which is very nice. So follow me. So he's gonna let us get a free switch into our Ogre, which will then be able to pin the rest of his mons. Phantasm. Gonna be blocking that one up. We take those. Let me think about how I actually need to get this done, because like that Lando is not as problematic as it probably looks, but it's something I don't want to deal with. I don't really feel like I should be Airstreaming here either, because I should be outspeeding because I'm at neutral. I think we just guarantee take out the Lando and we win. Even if he protects, this one's now boosted by Rain. so we're fine. He has to take out the Entity. I don't even know if like the Psychic one will even do it, because we're at 43 of a Psychic Seeds boost. He's gonna go for the double protect. This guy's trying to go for the double protect too often. I swear I get double protected so often, man. And we're gonna take out the Lando this turn. They only have one more turn of max after this. I think Ogre just like wraps it up. Right? Ogre should be outspeeding here. 90 base speed. It goes for an overgrowth. Cool. I wonder if it's actually smarter just to like send out Torn and use the Airstream first. Yeah, I'm gonna Tailwind. I'm gonna Tailwind. I think it's smarter. You know your boost that you want cheap. I think it's smarter to Tailwind first. He's orbed. Cool. Because it just makes so Ogre just waste him out. You know he's not sashed. Maybe he'll Trick Room me. I doubt it. But Kingdra's gonna do a lot here. And he has, we just saw max overgrowth. Is that boost stuff like Solar Beam? Like what move is that even? Let's go for a Muddy Water. Go for a Tailwind. We can't Astral because he's in this mode right now. So we're probably going to lose Kingdra this turn. Which is completely fine because we're just setting up for Ogre to win the game. That big damage. Accuracy drop, we take those. We definitely do. Phantasm, go for it. Awesome, it's great targeting for me. Because the next time I just go Hurricane, Water Spout, win the game. Alright. Yo, don't DC on me. People have been DCing too much. He's a +2, he has some special attack boosts. But it's not going to be enough. Like, Ogre is going to come out here and just absolutely melt this man. No more grass. I can't believe it. This guy had like the Rillaboom, he had everything that he could ever have wanted. And we somehow were able to do it. Just because like Kingdra's good. Kingdra's a good mon. Good coverage. I can't believe he didn't bring the Prim. He's probably kicking himself. Like my team struggles so hard with bulky water types, and especially bulky water fairy types. Very hard to deal with. Alright. We win. He can protect as much as he wants, but like we got, I don't think he can protect. He has like weird moves like that grass attack and stuff. So we'd be taking those. Ogre busted. Saving the best for last. We take those.